So the iPhone 16e has just came out, and because of this phone's release, we now basically are in a situation where Apple has kind of gone through and removed one particular group of phones from our lineup, and that is the iPhone SE 3rd generation. So when they went ahead and removed the iPhone SE 3, one other interesting thing ended up happening here too. Apple basically went through and they essentially removed the iPhone SE 3. The whole entire iPhone SE lineup now is basically no longer being sold brand new by Apple. So what does this mean? Well, this could mean a couple of things. But number one, this could mean that Apple is now going to go through and completely remove the iPhone SE lineup in general. I think the likelihood of this happening is fairly high for the most part. And the main reason why I think this is probably going to be the case is because there just really isn't that big of a demographic of people who were buying that phone in the first place. I think the SE3 was kind of this weird iPhone Apple just, was able to mass produce because it was so cheap to make. They were able to sell it. The margins of profit on that thing were crazy, but they were able to still sell it. Some people were to buy it, so it wasn't the, worst decision in the world. But that was just in and of itself one major takeaway, was that Apple could just keep selling it and people were continuing to buy it. But I guess it hit a point where people weren't really buying it that much, and there was a situation where if you're going to look at a phone to buy, well, why would you go and buy that phone? Now that Apple made the 16e, that choice is even more clear. Why would you even have gone through and looked at something like a iPhone SE 3rd generation when you can buy something like an iPhone 16e from that particular situation anyways? Especially in the used market, there's so many phones out there that are so much better. So I think for now, Apple is going to be basically stopping the development of the iPhone SE, and the iPhone SE. But that begs the question, are they going to bring it back in the future? Now, I have no idea, I have no insider information, but if I had to guess, I would probably say Apple is probably going to bring it back maybe in a year or two. I could see them dropping not quite this type of iPhone SE, but maybe the iPhone 16e, eventually if it gets price dropped, maybe it could go down to a, SE4 type of lineup. But I don't think that's Apple's main, Apple's not trying to make like a super cheap phone anymore. I think what they're trying to do is just make these, mid-tier phones that kind of, go against something like a Galaxy S24 or S25 FE or Google Pixel 9a. That's where Apple's main demographic they're trying to, kind of hit on here. So we'll see what happens, but in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.